Hello guys, and let's see if I can manage to get this to focus. Today is day 3 of the Peach Advent Tea Calendar, and it's honey hibiscus artificially flavored. So I guess technically this is the first artificially flavored tea I've had. The other ones were naturally flavored artificially. Okay, honey hibiscus. I mean, I will be honest, I haven't had like super good luck with hibiscus. I mean, now this isn't real hibiscus, I don't think. So maybe it'll be tasty. Because I've had, hibiscus teas and all that. Yeah, and they haven't been very good. Not bad, not bad. It is better than the vanilla one. It's still, I mean, obviously the black tea is like the biggest flavor and the bitterness from it. But it is a nice bitterness this time around. And I'm assuming it's because of the honey or whatever they use to simulate honey. So yeah, so far it's the best one. I will finish this and I will probably make this again in the future with whatever's left here. Yeah, that's good. Just a good black tea. Okay, hello guys. I'm gonna put this here at the beginning because I actually went to the hospital today. Because as I was filming the Advent Tea Calendar earlier today, at the time of recording right now it's 18:24. So after I recorded this, I'm going to bed because I'm tired. But the reason why I actually puked, because I mean I was drinking some, like, God, what is that called? Apple cider vinegar and lemon water, which I do from time to time. I like how it tastes. Rather drink that than soda. But anyways, I was drinking that, and then I started puking. Not related to that. Yeah. Because, I mean, I do puke from time to time. When I mean time to time, I would say probably in the course of 10 years, it's probably been like 4 times a year. That is what I would average it at. So it is something that happens, but it's very uncommon. And that is outside, obviously, from car rides and all that, because I do get car sick. And sometimes I puke, but that is because I'm car sick. So outside of those types of puking, I puke around 4 times a year. But the difference that happened this time is that often when I do get this puking that happens, is that it kind of like builds up over like 5 to 10 minutes. I can feel, okay, I can feel that I'm about to puke. But this time around it happened immediately. It just, whoop, puke. And the thing is that it wasn't just puking, it was at first breathe in, so that apple cider vinegar water came into the wrong airway, and then I puked, and yeah, it was bad for me. But nothing really much happened. I just burst some blood vessels, and that's pretty much it that happened. Yeah, so that's all that happened there. But that's why this Advent tea calendar will be like probably very late. I mean, day 2 was late as well, but day 2 was late because I forgot to do an edit. Because first I put the ISA picture right in the middle of the screen when I wanted to have it on the side. And yeah. So that's why that one was late. This one will be late because I burst some blood vessels and I went to the hospital. At first I went to vårdcentralen because I just wanted to check to see like, you know, because I could feel like it was painful in my throat and all that. So like, just to see in case I have, you know, some sores or something. Because I mean, I am prone to infections, so whatever. So I went there. Vårdcentralen. I don't know. It's not a hospital. It's like a like a care center. Yeah, and they checked in my throat. He listened to my lungs. Then he said, "I'm writing you a remiss." What is remiss? Sorry, I don't know what a remiss is in English. But he's like, "I'm writing you a remiss to a big hospital, like an hour from here. Go there." So it's like, oh, okay. And he didn't even tell us what he had seen or anything. So I thought, oh god, is this something way more like is this something worse than I thought it was? Because I had very hard problems speaking then. I mean, the way I speak now, I couldn't do then. I couldn't speak. Barely. But now I can't speak. It just hurts a little. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So 1 hour there, and yeah, it went well. We just found out that you know, some bursted blood vessels, but other than that, looks pretty fine. Like, doesn't look like there's any damage to the stomach lining, and I actually got to see the inside of my throat. I've had a camera put down before, once, but I didn't get to see. So this time I got to see. It's like, oh, looks well. They did some tests on me. Everything looked really well, actually. My breathing, really nice. My temperature, even though I haven't taken any medication or that, I actually have a 37. Yeah, that's like first time in a while. And yeah, like the general health checkup when it comes to that went really well. My pulse, well, I guess my blood pressure was a bit low, but I mean, I'm in a chair all the time, so but yeah, all of that was pretty okay. Yeah, so let's do some comments. Luckily, there aren't that many comments. There's only 4. Yeah, so let's do the first one. I'm gonna start off with the channel member, Flamemaster. Would love a painting update on a side note. You got any new figures lately? Your cabinet looks pretty stacked. No, I haven't got any new figures. Yeah, I just haven't got any new figures. And when it comes to painting, I haven't painted at all either. So I have no update to give. The last things I painted were, you know, these 2 guys that I did. Well, these 2 test schemes that I did during the road to El Dorado and, you know, the movie reactions. That's the last painting I have done. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a painting slump at the moment. So I haven't painted at all. Yeah, so that is that. So you know what? And YouTube is giving me 3 pre-made options. I'm gonna type yes, possibly. Like what? Yes, soon. Oh, come on, that's terrible options. Anyways, the second comment by Lazul. If God is meaning, then I'm religious. But it's meaning I choose for myself. I didn't found it in any organized mainstream religions. My meaning derives out of humanity itself. Okay, wouldn't that just mean that you're like... Aren't you just... I don't know what you mean by meaning. Is it like a meaning of what? The meaning of things happening, or... Yeah, well, maybe you would consider yourself agnostic. I wouldn't consider myself agnostic. I would consider myself atheist. I don't believe in any higher powers, anything like that. Be it mainstream religions or whatever. I don't believe in any of that. Oh god. Another comment by Lazul. No, let's make a podcast. I'ma remain here longer. I'm dissecting another topic now. Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be fun. Alright. That's nice. Not gonna be happening in the few days because my throat. But when my throat gets better, let's do it. And the last comment by Alexander G. I'm going to follow the tea calendars and have my own tea each day to ground myself. The last tea calendar felt like it was not long ago. Do you feel like your days blend together? Because I felt that very intensely this year. I got my first job this year, so that's probably why. Do you have the same problem? And if so, how do you deal with it? Yeah, my days do blend together. And I do not have a way to deal with it. I guess maybe me trying out, doing the drink reviews and all that, trying out something new whenever I can. Maybe that is a way for me to like differentiate between the days. So maybe that's a coping mechanism by me, or maybe I just like trying out new stuff. Like for example, I would really rather eat something new than eating something that I like. Like if I have like 2 options, something new that sounds like it might be like meh or okay or even good, but I have no idea. Or something that I know is gonna taste great, like amazing. I would probably choose something new. Yeah, just to like try it out, see how it is. Because I think I value new experiences more than good experiences or good known experiences when it comes to food and stuff like that. And yeah, the last tea calendar was a whole year ago. Time flows fast. Yeah. And I think it was during that time. Yeah, time goes fast. I mean, for me, like maybe it could have been like because of COVID, whatever. But to me, my life hasn't changed at all. With COVID and all that, like I haven't seen any change in my life. Then also I live in Sweden, and we have been pretty lucky with the way that our government have been handling COVID and all that. We haven't gone into fascistic hellhole like 99% of the world. But yeah, I don't know. My life haven't changed, and no, I don't have much more to say about that actually. Like, nice hearing that you got your first job. That's cool. I wonder what I would want to do as my first job. If I ever, well, not if, when I get better. I don't know what I would want to do. And then what I would do and what I would want to do might be two different things. What I would do, I don't know, I think I would probably look for something like I have no idea. You know, when that day comes, I'll see what I can do. But until then, just keep working on keep trying to get better. And when the brain fog and all that gets better, I would really like to go back. Because I mean, like then I live in Sweden, so we can take adult education, adult school. I would really like to go back and do my robotics degree, because that is what I was doing before I couldn't anymore, and I would really like to go back and do that. Like electromechanical robotics is specifically what I was in. But if that's not possible, then I don't know. To me, it's like I wouldn't mind like a half job. What is that called? Part-time job, I think, in English. Like a part-time job, just doing something simple that I can just be by myself, do, and even if it doesn't pay the best, like I don't have big, like spendings. So, I mean, most of my spending goes towards my healthcare and all that. So if I were to be free of that, I could see myself surviving of probably less than minimum wage, even though we do not have a minimum wage in Sweden. But I could see myself surviving. Yeah. And my throat is starting to burn even more, so I'm gonna end this right here. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.